Do you ever find yourself entering a seasonal slump? You may be experiencing seasonal affective disorder, or SAD. This condition is a subtype of major depressive disorder, and thankfully, it's treatable. I will be asking licensed therapist Stefani Hamami her tried and trusted methods for minimizing seasonal depression symptoms or even getting rid of them altogether.
I'm going to go over some coping strategies here with you today. This is not a replacement for a mental health treatment. So if you suspect that you are experiencing mental health challenges, I recommend that you talk to somebody in person that can help you out with that.
How can someone who's experiencing this get better? How can they improve their symptoms and really just get back to feeling great again?
So one of my favorites is a mindfulness coping strategy. The one I like is a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you identify 5 things that you can see, 4 things that you can touch, 3 things that you can hear, and 2 things you can smell, 1 thing that you can taste. So it kind of taps into all your senses. I love it because you can do it anywhere. Nobody has to know you're even doing this. And it's kind of a really good way to bring your focus onto something that's in the here and now and not in the things that are existing in your head. And it's a good opportunity to check in with yourself too, that you might not even notice you needed it. And if you feel like, oh, that gave me such a reprieve or a break from what I was feeling, then do it as often as you need. Another one would be like enlisting a buddy or like an accountability person. So that could be a therapist, but it could also be a friend. So let's say you're struggling with motivation or you feel like you're isolating a lot and a goal for you is like, I want to get out of the house once a week. Enlist a buddy to kind of help you with that and say like, okay, I'm going to meet up with you every Thursday and we're going to get coffee or we're going to go for a walk or whatever it is. To really like enlist somebody in your journey so that you're not doing this on your own. Third one that's super important, I think, is setting realistic goals for yourself. So like if you're somebody who's really struggling with feeling lack of motivation, you don't want to set a goal that you're gonna, hike every day or do all of your homework by the end of the day today. You want to set a goal that's realistic because you're setting yourself up to feel badly if you give yourself a goal that you can't achieve. The fourth one is journaling. I know I get some pushback on this because people are like, I'm not a pen and paper person. I'm always on my computer. Journaling can be typed, and I think journaling can be audio recorded too. I love a good audio journal. You can walk and have, your headphones in and it looks like you're on the phone, but you're just talking to yourself. And it's a really good way to get all your thoughts out if you're not somebody who likes to write, although that's also great, the original journaling, but get your thoughts out on paper or just get them out of your head. And you'll notice a difference when you write or talk your feelings and thoughts versus just keeping them locked in your head. Something happens kind of magical when you get them out of there. And then the fifth one is practicing acceptance or confrontation. So if there's something in your life that you're unhappy with, working on accepting that thing if it's something that you can't change, or with something that you think you can change, working on ways to confront that. Maybe it's talking to a person or it's changing something in your life that you're unhappy with. That would be something, I think, a big thing to take away from this is accept or confront. There really aren't many other options.
How do you know when medication is necessary?
Yeah, it's such an important question. Thank you for asking that. It's something that should be a discussion. Some people are very open to this. Some people are very hesitant, understandably so. So I would recommend that you talk to a psychiatrist, and it's always your call. So it's not like they're going to force medication down your throat. If you just want to go and pick their brain a little bit and see what they think, you don't have to take what they say, but it might be helpful to have somebody who's a professional in that area say, you know what, I think you might just want to start with therapy and let's see how that goes in a couple of months. Come back and talk to me. Or you may have somebody who says, let's get you started on this thing and see how you feel. And then you can always decline or accept that.
Some individuals may not have access to professional help. Do you have any suggestions for like free resources?
This is not a free resource, but there is low-fee therapy available called Open Path Collective. And that's, if you're really looking to talk to somebody, but you can't afford the $150, $200, $300 an hour fees, it is low fee. And there are also therapists who will do like a sliding scale with you who will go lower than their set price as well. And then, if you find like, for example, mindfulness, there's a lot of YouTube and app-based meditation or mindfulness-based resources out there. I do want to kind of discourage people from self-treating too much. So like if you suspect that you have depression or you have another mental health disorder, try to find somebody who will work with you at a low fee versus trying to kind of self-treat through an app here and an app there.
I know ZocDoc is a really great site for if you're looking for a doctor within your insurance. Is there anything similar for therapists?
Yes, it's called Psychology Today. I'm on there. And you could go on there and you could filter like, I want to see somebody in person or virtual. I want to see somebody that takes Anthem. I want to see somebody who's a woman. You could filter for religion if you want. You could filter for particular issues that they specialize in.
Awesome. Thank you. We really appreciate all of your insight and kind of that knowledge on depression, anxiety, and giving us some tips there.
Thank you for having me. And if you do suspect that you're having any depressive symptoms or any other mental health symptoms, please get the help that you need.
If you want to learn more about SAD, be sure to watch part 1 where we talk about what seasonal affective disorder is, how to distinguish it from major depressive disorder, and who is at higher risk of experiencing SAD.